foolish Galatians, who has bewitched you that you should not obey the truth, before whose eyes Jesus Christ was clearly portrayed among you as crucified? You know, Paul went to this church and told them, I don't understand, because you already know that Jesus was crucified. How can you be bewitched if Christ was already crucified? Why do you continue fasting, keeping holidays, food abstinences, sending rogatives of repetitive prayers? How can you still be thinking on Moses? Don't you know that Moses was given a perishable glory? Don't you know that Moses was given a covenant that was going to come to an end? That Paul tells them, don't put your eyes on the end of that which is to perish. So then Paul says, I was the one who taught you in my first visit. Paul had to, in his visit there, his first visit, he attained a sickness in his eyes, so he had to remain there, and he established a church in grace. He says, how tremendous. And I presented Christ and Christ crucified. Jesus of Nazareth wasn't a Christian. I don't know what... There was no Christianity yet. He was fulfilling the law. But that word, that was after. When Paul appeared is when for the first time that word was used, Christianity. That's where the deception of all the nations comes in. Rome and all religions present Jesus, and they begin to present that Christianity is the suffering, the thorns, and everything he did during this time here on earth, and the washing of feet. But that ain't Christianity, to be washing feet. Imagine carrying the cross isn't Christianity, to walk on your knees isn't Christianity, to have a rosary, Holy Mother, Mother of God, and counting beads. That's not Christianity. There are many things people do that thinking that it's Christianity. So Paul says, you are the group that I first was able to come to and present the mystery after the cross. So then now what happens? That it seems that the apostles paid a visit there. How many apostles like those are there today? They've multiplied remember that movie that if the little animal was sprayed with water, they would multiply? The Gremlins, yes. Well, those apostles multiplied like gremlins by millions, and they're all over. They're all over the world. And they call themselves Christians, and as Christians, they have nothing. Don't think that you were a Christian before listening to this. We are establishing the first ministry, Christian ministry in history. Imagine how beautiful. For the first time, God has a church. So then he had to call them foolish Galatians. Foolish Galatians. How can you, after I presented you after the cross, you go back before the cross, where all of the religious system is, before the cross,